Whereas someone who's cheap will say, I want to know how to do this thing. And then when someone lets them know how to do it, they say, my name's Bear, and unlike the majority of autistic people who struggle with employment and income, I've always found managing money easy, although like many of us, I wasn't taught how to save in school. In this series, I'm sharing the money basics that I relay to friends and family whenever they ask me questions about generating wealth. And just in case you think I'm Rain Man, I actually don't like maths very much. The reason I'm comfortable with personal finance tips has a lot more to do with my beliefs and practical tips that you can apply too. One of the most common mistakes I see when people are trying to make money is that they expect of others what they won't give of themselves. And this applies to lots of things. It also applies to relationships when someone, lists lots of qualities that they would want in another person, but they're not actually willing to embody any of those things themselves. But we do it with money as well. One really good example explains why a lot of people fail to get a pay rise. And that's because we quite often want someone else to invest in us, but we won't invest in ourselves. So for instance, I've worked with people before where there was training freely available. So the only thing it would cost to do it is, time and effort, obviously, but the company was paying for the training and it was very clear that it was performance related. So if you did this thing, you could then earn more money. And yet some people would just be like, nah, I don't really want to take a course, I have to take an exam at the end of it, it's gonna take a whole year, I don't know if I can really be bothered. But then the same individuals really wanted a pay rise, and their reasoning for how they were going to campaign for their pay rise would be I've seen a bigger place that I could move to that I really like the look of, because I'd kind of like a bit more space and I can really see myself living there. And they would actually say that as part of the pay rise negotiation, so I would like to take home more money because I want to move somewhere else. I think I'll be a lot happier. The sentence about how that will make them more productive at work was always missing. Or it might be I'd really like to have a pay rise because I need to upgrade my phone. I was thinking I should probably also get a different car, and all these sorts of things that your employer does not care about as much as they might care about your well-being. If you want to negotiate a pay rise, you really have to demonstrate what's in it for the business. So if you have generated more revenue for them, it makes sense that they might reward you financially for that. Or if you are going to generate more revenue for them, i.e. by gaining more skills and taking some training that's being offered to you, then it kind of follows that that investment in yourself will then flow back to you when they invest in you by paying you more money. The second example of this I see is with content creators and quite a lot of bloggers who market themselves as frugal bloggers, and that's individuals who they really want to be a seller of products. It might be digital products or a service, but they never want to buy anything. And it's very hard to be a salesperson if you believe in yourself that you're someone who hates spending money, doesn't see the value in anything, even when something could solve a problem for you. This is why I'm very wary of the word free, and I actually don't like using the word free all that much on my blog or in my content. So for instance, I do offer a free guide to email subscribers. It doesn't cost anything extra. It's a PDF ebook about budgeting and mindset. But when I share that with people, it's not very often that I bang on about the fact that it's free, because that's not where the value lies. It's nice that I don't charge people for it, but the reason to want it isn't that it's free. The reason to want it is that the information inside could actually change someone's life. And so I think there is a difference between being frugal and being cheap. So someone who's frugal is economical with their resources in the sense of they only spend on the things that are a real priority. Maybe they like to get a deal if possible, but at the end of the day, if something serves a purpose, it solves a valuable problem for them, they're happy to reward a brand, a person, the service, the product that is delivering that essential thing for them. Whereas someone who's cheap will say, I want to know how to do this thing, and then when someone lets them know how to do it, they say, oh no, I don't want to pay anything. And the thing that they're trying to do might be they're trying to sell something to other people, but at the same time they're saying, yeah, well, no, I make a little bit of money with my blog, but I don't want want to spend money on anything else. You can absolutely start a lot of things in life for free if you're just having a go at something. But I think there always comes a point where if you're looking to get more from something and you want other people to invest in you, you also need to invest in yourself. And that's not a sad truth. It's actually kind of a celebration that you got to the point where the size of your problem that you have and the value of the outcome represents so much to you that you're willing to pay something to solve it. And in paying to solve it, you might then make more money anyway. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, just ask yourself, are you expecting something of other people that you wouldn't give or expect of yourself? Are you asking others to invest in you when you won't invest in yourself? If you found today useful, don't forget to test what the like and subscribe button do for a pleasant surprise, and you'll want to catch the rest of the series next. The best way to get updates otherwise from Save Like a Bear is actually via my email newsletter, where I'll also send out a bonus guide on budgeting and mindset that you can use whether you've added a second income or not. Links to sign up to that are in the description.